Hola everyone, and welcome back to Frugal Latina. I want to say quickly, thank you so much for being patient with me as I'm getting camera angles ready. I know that some videos you couldn't see some of the challenges I was doing, so I'm gonna do the very best that I can to right those wrongs, actually correct them, and let's get into this. So today is our sinking funds. Cash stuffing, but before we get into that, I want to do like a mini confessional. I'm gonna be doing a bigger, deeper dive into June because we have already hit mid-June, but baby, let me just say we got some things to eventually talk about. But I did go out of town for the past 2 weekends, and let's just say we are racking it up. So I have gone out to dinner with friends a handful of times, and we'll do some reckoning. But I was able to go to Portland, pet some cows, go out to dinner, have some drinks, and enjoy the rodeo. So life is worth a living, and I did. We'll get into that, I promise, but I actually got to see the Tillamook factory for the first time after watching Nomadic Introvert go there. I was like, holy moly, this place is only, a couple hours away from me. Why have I never been there? So that's just where we are in life. So we should be cash stuffing $290 today. I just wolfed down a kale salad, to be honest with you. I am like day 2 of my lady cycle, and I want to talk about cycles. I actually want to talk about cycles and how they affect your spending, and also how they affect when you're trying to re-up. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. That's 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. That's 200 right here. 20, 40, 60, 65, oh God, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Got $290 here. We've got some things to sort, and I actually was taking inventory of my groceries, and I don't need a lot. I actually have a ton of fruit. I have breakfasty stuff, but this is going to be like a dairy run. Honestly, I'm out of creams and cheeses, but I have spoken about this briefly, but when it comes to your budget, how you feel greatly affects how you shop. And for me, feeling gross has made me realize, like, wow, okay, some of the products that I'm using don't work. Like my face wash leaves me feeling not so fresh. And then just the way that I eat, like chocolate is important. Chocolate is important around cycle time. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So $200 as per usual is going in groceries, and you all know the drill that if I don't spend all of it in groceries, it just goes into savings. When it's like less than $10, I tend to just not really bother recording that. Dining out is getting 20. I do have some delicious food that I made from last night, so I don't think I'm gonna go out today before getting before getting groceries. So this is going to be used literally day of. Okay, and so that said, vacation is not getting anything yet. I am going to be going to Brewfest or Seattle Brewfest on Saturday. I'm super excited about that because I used to go to Beer Fest a lot. I love good beer. And I know I'm in the minority here, but I love the flavors. It just brings me so much joy. Camping was definitely used. And that's that for now. We're going into my fun binder. I call it my fun binder because it's where all of, like, I don't know, the good stuff goes. Art is getting 10. Art was definitely used. I got some paintbrushes at Michael's on my birthday. I got a rose gold glitter stock paper. It's actually right here. It's so pretty, and I'm probably going to use it and cut it up and use it as a dashboard. So I don't typically buy dashboards from other cash budgeters. I usually just make mine. I'm an artist by trade, so sometimes I'll do some arts and crafty things. House is not getting anything this time around. I do need compost bags so bad, y'all. Like, that needs to happen today. Beauty is also getting 10. Oh shoot, I just passed by camp and I needed to put money away for camping. What the heck? I was just looking at it, and I looked at it for a really long time too, and I'm like, ooh, what a concept. Camping is getting $10. I do love going camping here in the Pacific Northwest. It's just gorgeous. And if you haven't ever camped in the Pacific Northwest, it's gorgeous, but it gets real cold at night. Okay, so that is that. And I think we are good from here. The next video will be super exciting because it'll be a cash stuffing. And this check, majority of it is going to payday. What I ended up doing is all of the OMA, like 1 month ahead stuff, I ended up just depositing it so I could cover MetLife and gas. No, not gas, excuse me, light. That said, we actually, and I'll go over this in our budget for July, we will have 2 new bills. We, like I say, you and me, have 2 new bills, which is one, I have car insurance now, please. I know y'all are, y'all are on top of it, but when it came to car insurance, I had USAA, which was fabulous. However, they're not quick when it comes to you being in an incident. And 2, they wanted my premium up front because when I was unemployed, I couldn't afford it anymore. So I ended up going with Progressive. And my car's fairly old. So, okay, so there's that one. And then the second one is that I can actually start my loan payoff for $280 a month. My student loans sold me out to another little creditor, and going to the website is almost insulting because they're like, we're woman owned. I'm like, hooray, I guess. Okay, so let's see here. Ooh la la, I think that's interesting. So gas, normally I did make sure to keep gas in the actual bank. I didn't withdraw all of the money that was deposited into it. There's still $40 in the bank that I did not take out. So this is leftover. And I think what I might do is I'm going to actually, because I didn't stuff anything for Diana. So let's do that, because if that means that she is fully covered for the month, because I really want to get to that point, then we'll do that. I'm looking for Diana's. This is definitely, most certainly not it. I'm looking for her envelope. And if you don't know, Diana is my kitty. She's my only pet. I would love to get more, but I also would love to be living in a tiny house. So priorities. Okay, so Diana's envelope currently has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. So what I want to do is I'm going to put 20 in here, and that will push it over $100. And then the 20 that we have left over, I am just going to put it in for our savings challenge. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, everyone, don't worry. I will be doing a mid-month review if those are your jam, and setting up for July, because what? And then I also have to set up direct deposit to take out money for July rent, so that way it just comes out. Normally I wouldn't recommend setting it up that way, but I'll do it right after this. So anyhow, if you got this far, please leave a little blue heart. I love the color blue. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm so terrible about that bit, but I am one person away from 60 of you, 60 of the Frugal fam. So please come on in. You're welcome to join, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.